Hi friends, today's lesson is for Module 3, Lesson 2. The other day we talked about how things were taller than or shorter than some items, and that got me thinking, I really enjoy measuring. So I looked around in my bin to find something I could measure with, and I found a piece of string. So today's learning goal says, I can compare lengths using string. String is super fun. So let me get out my piece of string, and oh, there it is. It's a nice long piece, don't you agree? All right, let's see. It's not too big though, so I think I'm going to head outside to the backyard and see if I can find anything to compare with the length of my string. Let's see, what can I find? Ugh! I found this disgusting beetle. I guess it's kind of pretty. Okay, so if I'm going to compare it to my string, do you think that the beetle is longer than my string or shorter than my string? What do you think? Yeah, if I look at, remember we talked about the importance of lining up the endpoints? Well, the endpoints are right there, as long as the beetle holds still. And my string goes about this far. If I were to draw a straight line down that endpoint, oh yeah, he's definitely a lot bigger or longer than my string. So I would say that he is longer than my string. Okay, this is super fun. Let's keep looking. Let's go back outside and see what else we can find. All right, well, here's my string. Let's see, look closely at the ground with me. Oh, look what I found. A ladybug. That's way cuter than the beetle. Do you agree? Yeah, I agree. All right, so let's decide. My ladybug. Let's look at it comparing it with the string. If my string is this long, then is the ladybug shorter than my string? That means it doesn't go all the way to the end of it. Oh, no, he doesn't go that far. Or is he longer than my string? He goes past the size of the string. What do you think, friends? Yeah, he's definitely shorter than my string because look at the string is this long, and the ladybug only goes to about halfway, a little bit more than halfway of that string. So he's definitely shorter than my good piece of string. All right, what else can we find? You know what we're gonna do? Let's sort things into longer than my string over on this side and shorter than my string. We'll put those on this side. Okay, these are all items. I just collected a whole bunch from the backyard. These are all things I found outside, and you're gonna help me to decide if it's gonna go in the longer than or the shorter than side. Are you ready? All right, let's study the string for a minute. Okay, see how long it is. Here we go. What about, oh, this stick? Is this stick longer than my string or is it shorter than my string? What do you think? Is it on the inside of my string or does it go past it? Because if it goes past it, it's longer than. But if it doesn't reach the whole length of the string, it's definitely shorter than. What do you think? Ah, yes, longer than. Look how far he sticks out past my string. He's definitely longer than my string. What about, ooh, this item? A penny. I'm gonna put that in my bank when we're done with this. Is my penny longer than my string or is the penny shorter than my string? What would you say? I agree, the penny is shorter than the string. How did you know? You're right. If I line up the endpoints with my string, look at all this extra space I have. He's definitely not as long or longer. He's way shorter. Good job. You're doing a fantastic job. All right, let's see. What else is in this bin? Oh, bleh, a roly-poly. All right, roly-polies are little animals, little insects, and when you touch them, they roll up into like a ball, kind of like an armadillo. They're pretty fun. When I was little, I used to put them in my hand and roll them all around. But that has nothing to do with this string. So let's focus. Okay, so my roly-poly, is he longer than my string or is he shorter than my string? What do you think, friend? Yes, he's definitely shorter than my string. How did you know? Once again, there's all this extra space right there, so he's definitely not longer than my string. See how lining up the endpoints was really helpful in helping me to decide if he was longer than or shorter than. But that roly-poly is shorter than my string. What about, ooh, this pretty leaf? Is that pretty leaf longer than my string or is it shorter than my string? What do you think, friend? Oh, you are too good at comparing the length of my string to items because yes, it is longer than, look at my string is only this long. And the leaf sticks out way more than that. So the leaf is definitely longer than my string. All right, let's see if there's anything else in my box. Maybe one more item. Ooh, this rock. Whoa, this rock is really big and wide. I wonder if that makes a difference. Is it longer than my string or is it shorter than my string? It's so big. What do you think? You're right. I cannot get you. He is still, even though he's nice and wide, look at, he's still shorter. Look at all this extra space of my string. So that rock is shorter than my string. Even though he was really big this way, if I'm looking at his length, he's still shorter. You did an excellent job, friend, of comparing different items to my string. And we did a nice job of making sure we were lining up our endpoints to be able to compare really successfully. Rock stars. All right, and that's all great because our learning goal said I can compare lengths using a string. And all we had to do is just get our string and hold it up to different things to compare. All right, it's your turn. Here is a worm that I found out in the garden. Blech. I mean, he's so cute, so okay, I won't say blech. But I want you to tell me, here's my string. Is the worm longer than my string or is the worm shorter than my string? I was a good friend to you and I lined up the endpoints. So you tell me, is that worm longer or is he shorter? Go ahead and send your teacher a seesaw to let her know. Good luck, friends.